out of the streak other than grinding harder. Let's get after it. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Today, we've got to work on getting easier buckets in transition.
Hey, right here. Don't worry about it. Keep shooting that. Hey, that's all right, man. Keep shooting.
Keep it going.
Box out! Hey, keep shooting. Keep shooting, baby. Hey, good look. Yo, watch him. Hey, don't worry about it. Keep shooting that. Hey, ball. Hey, that's all right, man. Keep shooting. Don't let him get it. Hey, keep shooting.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
It'll drop, man. Keep shooting.
Just like that.
baby.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Chris, I know you've been so excited to do this, so go ahead.
Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers, title number 17, tying the historic Boston Celtics. Everything is right in the NBA world. We are the champs. Thank you so much, Alexis.
Well,
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Welcome and good evening. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Ja Morant put the league on notice his rookie season.
Thank you, David. Shaq, back in the day, you drew double teams. You made the defense pay by setting up your teammates with terrific passing. Which bigs now do you see following in your footsteps, in those footsteps?
You know, my Ben Simmons, former LSU guy, when he gets aggressive in the paint,
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Smith has checked in. James, the pass to Kuzma, over Jackson. A second chance effort, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
And it's tied up with that one. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
That one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the paint, Kuzma. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Anderson. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith. And Beats has quite the all-star roster, don't they, of NBA representatives? You can add Junior now to their list of spokesmen.
From musicians to athletes, Beats has always looked at rising stars to attach their brand. Seeing how he's played, it makes sense that they'd want to bring Junior into the fold.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Brooks outside. Anderson outside. Back to Brooks. Anderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Junior. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And Shaq, everyone knows you produced immediately when you came in the NBA, winning Rookie of the Year. So did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment that you recall?
Actually, but it wasn't in the NBA. The year before, we played against the greatest college team ever assembled, the UNLV Rebels. Greg Anthony, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon.
What a team.
We weren't supposed to win that game, but we won that game. And you know it's all about confidence. Listen, everybody can play, but the guys that have the more confidence are the guys that are going to go out there and do it. We won that game.
I had forgotten how great names on that UNLV team.
So I was saying to myself, look, if we can beat Larry Johnson, those guys, I can play with anybody in the NBA. So when I came in the NBA, I was just
confident.
Yeah, I was just really confident. But to answer your question, David Robinson and Patrick Ewing taught me that I wasn't really that good yet.
Really?
Oh yeah. Went to work on me.
I tell you what, though, boy, it was hard to play at LSU. It's hard to win 5 against 8.
There you go. Back to you, Ernie.
For Memphis, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that one falls for Jackson. Lakers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Raiders against Brooks. Down low. Here's Smith over Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. The Lakers with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Waiters outside. Outside Rondo. Back to James. Kicks it to McGee. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
And the league moving to shake things up, Shaq, in the regular season. There's an idea of a tournament maybe mid-season. One thing that didn't make the cut, though, changing the playoffs so that the semifinals are seeded 1 through 4, irrespective of conference. What do you think of all that?
I mean, it was a tough sell for the Eastern Conference. You know, historically, they've had an easier road to the finals. But I think reseeding would ensure a more competitive championship round. And, you know, Adam Silver just didn't have the votes.
Yeah, and I think part of that is, too, you know, other than football, nobody really reseeds. And you know what, you have trends some years. Look, you remember back in our era, big fella, the East was the dominant conference. You know, you had it in the transition. And so I just think, you know what, you're just going to have those years. I like the format that we have.
You know what I say, Kevin? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I don't think it's broke.
And if it is broke, get a warranty.
Yes, good idea.
I'm taking that one too.
Yeah. You're stealing a lot of stuff here.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
So timeout called here. The first for LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. Here's Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
From 10 feet out, nice spin off the left rim and in. Davis has got 6.
Such an effective scorer. I like how Davis attacks these opportunities close to the rim.
Big fella, when you watch the NBA now, there are fewer traditional centers who just pound it inside. But what are your thoughts on how the 5 position, that center position, has evolved?
Well, it's all about, having traditional size. These guys are becoming great shooters. The range, I think that's a great combo to have. Guys like Embiid and Towns, they're the next wave of the 5.
Howard at the elbow. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Smith, and it's sent back by Howard.
And this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
He goes up again, and it's good on the layup. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, standing around spectating, you got to get in there and get tough.
To the middle, here's Smith. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. 7-point differential. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Morant scanning the floor. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to James. Back to Rondo. High arcing shot and the rejection by Smith. Brooks against Davis and stolen by Howard. And here is James. Oh,
man. Showing everyone how it's done. Dunk contest, that's 10s across the board, Kevin.
And something that all players have to deal with, Shaq, the wear and tear of the NBA season. Talk about the ways you cope with that physical toll.
Well, over time, you just have to learn what you can and can't get away with. Nutrition has to be a factor into that. Training has become a bigger part of the game for everyone. So,
what about nutrition? When did that become, for you, like an everyday thing that you always thought about?
When I got older.
Yeah.
Because when I was young, I could eat anything and move. But as soon as I got the taste of being old, it wasn't the same. I just knew I had to change.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. James outside. Off target there with the little leaner.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Can they get it? And the dunk by Smith.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Now LeBron. He had 31 points in the win against Charlotte.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And they double up James. Green kicks to Davis. They get it again. Here's Morris. Smith with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's deflected. Floats it up for Junior. No good that time.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
That's a slam to remember by LeBron, the King James. Total dominance in the paint.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the inside. Memphis moving it around. Smith, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Smith hits them both. Now here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. .149 left to play here in the half. Here's Davis. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Green missing. Always adding some levity to the mix. Shaquille O'Neal, thank you for stopping by. That headset is available for you whenever you want.
Kevin, I just want to say thank you very much. It's been great. Greg, you know I love you.
I love you too. I'm the big Aristotle.
I'm at a loss for words. I hate that.
No, that's okay, Shaq.
No, I just hate that.
Right.
I hate that I have to leave right now.
Give me a tissue. Give me a tissue. It's okay, big fella. It's okay.
I don't want to go back upstairs with Ernie and Kenny.
Oh,
Not
well,
yet.
yeah, I don't
want to stay here
blame
with you guys.
Give me a tissue.
Thanks.
And Clark, it hasn't taken Shaq much time, has it, to go from being a superstar on the court to a force with our broadcast here courtside.
Well, I tell you what, Shaq's one of those guys who just hits the ground running. He's a phenomenon in terms of personality, branding, business, excellence at every level.
And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6.0.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Smith checked in for Memphis. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Smith is out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Brooks. They get it back. Here's Smith. Out to Morant. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter. Kuzma outside. Outside, Green. Waiters for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
There's the pass to McGee. And here's Kuzma, covered by Winslow. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kuzma.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Memphis?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Deion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. And that one misses.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Smith, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Raiders against Clark. Davis down low, dishes it to Howard. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
Morant passes to Anderson. Smith, no luck. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Here's LeBron. Count it!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Here's Morant. Floats it up for Junior. LeBron with it.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 4. Howard finds James. But they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him?
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.